Nicolas Cage plays Count Dracula in the new horror comedy Renfield, which is the movie I'll be talking about in today's video review. Renfield was released into UK cinemas on Friday the 14th of April and stars two Nicks, Nick Cage as Dracula and Nicolas Hoult as Renfield. Now, the story of Dracula is one of the oldest, most famous horror stories ever written about the vampire from Transylvania. In many stories, he has an assistant who has years of servitude, Renfield, and the story is brought into the modern world where Renfield's character wishes to get out of his toxic relationship with Dracula. So Renfield is Dracula's slave, Dracula's assistant, and has had years and years of servitude, hundreds of years, and now it's been brought into the modern world. Awkwafina provides a supporting role as a police officer whose father was killed. She works in a very corrupt precinct, and Ben Schwartz plays supporting cast as gangster and part of a crime family. Now, Renfield is, there's a bit of split opinion on this movie. I actually quite liked it. It had a lot of good humour. There was some bits that I was really laughing at, and yes, it is violent and it is gory, but the gore is very cartoonish, very tongue-in-cheek, very fun. You don't take it too seriously, and overall I like the film. Nicolas Cage and Nicolas Hoult as Dracula and Renfield respectively play their roles brilliantly, and the on-screen chemistry they have is very good. Two great actors in a challenging role, and the thought of Nicolas Cage, who plays so many different types of roles. He does a lot of good films, a lot of bad films, a lot of average films. It's just that it has an unpredictability about him, and this is one of his better films in my opinion. Now, it is quite a mainstream film. It's not art housey. Some of the humour in it is quite immature, but the film that I would compare Renfield to is the movie Deadpool. Whilst the storylines are completely different, a lot of the humour and the gore and the violence is very sort of similar. So overall, I would say that Renfield was a lot of fun. I laughed quite a lot through it. It's not to be taken too seriously, and at only an hour and a half long, it's not a huge investment in your time watching this film. So let me know what you think of Renfield. Comment below. I would give Renfield a 8 out of 10. Let me know what you think. Comment below. My name is Robert. You've been listening to Glasgow Movie Addict, and I will be back on my next review. Speak to you soon. Bye bye.